Hello, my sweet, simping Cenobites. Oh, yeah. You best believe I am here to mingle the pleasure and the pain in every which way you can imagine. Yeah. Let's blur some lines between If you haven't seen Hellraiser, you really need to. You absolutely must. It's a classic movie. I feel like it's aged wonderfully, which is not like often the case with many horror movies. But love I fucking love Hellraiser. Asa Millis, yeah. Wow indeed. Open your mouth a little wider so I can tear off your jawbone. Just a little wider, just a little more. Yeah. Pinhead for the winhead. I love that Pinhead got auto-modded because it's kind of also an insult. Like, you shouldn't call people Pinhead, but that's who he is. That is just who he is. My sweet simping Cenobites, what a glorious opener. I'm glad you liked that. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, Alejandro, you came back? Oh no, that's bad news for you, because I'm definitely wearing some fucking amazing boots today. I don't know if they're the kind of boots that's gonna make you lose your goddamn mind like you did on Friday, but I love these boots. I knew that these were the boots that had to be worn today. Oh fuck yes. I'm gonna allow Pinhead and then just hope. I'm gonna just hope that I'm gonna hope that I don't regret allowing Pinhead. Oh yeah. Oh goodness, great. I fucking live for it. Yeah. No, now I'm the boot guy. You know what? That's very fair, actually. You do not have to be the boot guy. You really don't have to be the boot guy. You could be the thigh guy. You could be the eye guy. You could be the whole package guy. I'm not gonna narrow you down into just one little fucking accessory. Although I think you would make a very good accessory. No. No. None of that, you silly Billy babies. You dumb fucking cattle. Jolly Juker. Better than the Jerker guy. I felt terrible. I really did. The first time that you came in and I was like, oh god, I thought your username was the Jolly Jerker. Because what does that say about me? What does that say about me and where my brain is at? Where my mind goes? Where my heart fucking resides? What do I do with all that? But then you made me feel so much better because you were like, it is not just you. Other people have also read the username in that way and come to that same erotic conclusion. It's not just me. It's not just my mind in the gutter. I got a whole gutter community. I have a whole gutter empire. There's a whole lot of gutter going on. I'll make sure that's nice and tight. Make sure these are all really good, right where they're meant to be. Hazer says, hello from the gutter. It's like a goth biker gang outfit. No dashing. No, you cannot wear this on a motorcycle. Jeez, oh my god in heaven. And you're not wrong for assuming that. It's because how often have we seen like videos, even in real life, because I live in the city, so there's lots of people on motorcycles and there's lots of fucking baddies on the back of those motorcycles. This cannot be the outfit that you wear on the back of a motorcycle. Yeah, it is dangerous. It is. You're begging and you're pleading the universe to just cheese grate your entire epidermis. Yeah. All the gear, all the time. I even this weekend, oh fuck, thank God it wasn't in real life because I think I would have died. But on Reddit, there was a video of a guy with his girlfriend on the back of the motorcycle. She's wearing like booty shorts and flip-flops and a little tank top. And he pops a wheelie. You guys must have seen it as well, because I think it was on the front page of Reddit. And he pops a fucking wheelie. And of course, they both fall off. They're both eating the fucking pavement within seconds. Oof. Oh, jeez. Yeah! Now, here's the thing. I might be able to get away with wearing the boots on a motorcycle, because they are leather and they do cover my ankles. Oh, yeah. They might be. They might be. They just might be. Yeah, those might be okay. They got some heft, they got some protection. Yeah. Protection for me, not for you. You would die underneath this boot. You would just be absolutely fucking disfigured, decomposed, derealized underneath the boots. Yeah. They're like War Machine boots. I might change them. We might put the heels on. I love them. I think they're amazing. I miss wearing them. I really miss wearing them. These are my like fall and winter boots. Yeah, and I love wearing them in the fall and the winter. They make me feel very large and very in charge. I feel like when I walk into the room wearing these boots, there is no question. Yeah, there is no hesitation, no... Yeah. Really influential boots. Deeply influential boots. I live for them. I think the best part about them is that the sole is so thick. The sole is so thick that even if I were to step on you, even if I were to put your entire fucking person underneath my toe, underneath the ball of my foot, underneath the arch of my foot, underneath the heel of my foot, and put my full body weight down onto you, just really fucking, intensified the gravity of the entire situation. I wouldn't even feel you. Would I even know? Would I be able to feel or tell even that you are under there? Jaguar JK, that's right, 53 months. Oh yeah. It's been a great 53 fucking months. I don't think I'd feel you under there. There is such a barrier, such a force field of force underneath the boot. Oh, Geo, that's right, it's fucking time. It is. It's time. You're the guy. That doesn't rhyme, but it almost did. It's grand. It's a good boot. Oh yeah. It's a grand boot. Ooh, yeah. Biff Buffington can barely even speak. Automod just keeps being like, no, don't say that. No, don't say that. No, don't say that. And Automod is right. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Do like Asa Millis. Do like Jaguar JK. Shut up and pay up, motherfuckers. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Shut up. Pay up. Man up. I know every other part of you is already up. rising to the occasion, rising to attention. Good God. It's all up there. And it's all really the direction that we should be going in. Yeah. Little himbo, exactly. You have to pay the simp tax. You absolutely must pay the simp tax. There's two things that are absolutely for certain in life. Paying the simp tax and dying the simp death. You really can't escape it. And that's good, because certainty is something that we crave as human beings. We need that certainty. We've been raised in such a beautiful paradise of certainty. The sun rises in the east and it sets in the west. The moon does its whole full thing, rising the tides and then dropping them real fucking low. Oh my God, and it feels so good to have that certainty. And the simps are gonna fall to their knees. And the simps are going to embarrass themselves with their ridiculous little erections. And like, your erection can be any size, it can be any shape. It's still a little erection when you compare it to the boots. Everything pales and shrinks in comparison to the boots. I love them. I love them. Oh yeah, I can't resist them. And every time I wear them, I get compliments on them as well. Yeah, Rightus, that's a good choice. He was really annoying. Every time I wear the boots, I get compliments on them. But I think every regular person have this like nagging insecurity where if somebody gives me a compliment, I can't help but have that knee-jerk reaction of like, oh, are they making fun of me? Is this like an authentic compliment, or is this me like just fooling myself? Is this me fooling myself and thinking that they actually like my boots? There's this like incredibly gorgeous dude at a store once. I think it was a dispensary, and I think I was buying pre-rolls. And he told me, he was like, I love your boots. And I refused. No part of my brain or my body or my mind would accept that he was being authentic and that he actually liked my boots. I just couldn't shake the feeling that he was like I was in some sort of early 2000s high school comedy drama movie. Romantic comedy drama. And I was like, no, there's no way he likes my boots. That's not possible. It can't be. It just can't be. But, yeah. Oh, hey, beautiful girl. Hi, my sweet angel. Okay. I love that my dog is also in a destructive, chew up the weaker, smaller versions of yourselves kind of mood. Yeah, what you got? You got Evie. Of course she's got Evie, one of her favorite toys. So cute, so sweet, little boy Evie. Val, come on up and show everyone your collar. Come here. Val, up. Let's go. Yeah. I wanted Val to match me today, and so I remembered to put a little spiky collar on her, too. Val, that's fucking right, baby. You look tough, and you look rough, and you look like a very intimidating puppy dog. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. You want your toy? You want this toy right here? You do? What if I throw it that way? She ran that way. It's totally fine, guys. I'm sure she is also a little bit discombobulated from, you know, the entire day. How does anyone stay combobulated? It never happens. Aqua, something's rising, but it ain't the shield hero. If you know what I mean. Yes, The Rising of a Shield. Very famous anime. Haven't gotten around to watching it. Did you enjoy it? Yep, says Jolly Juker. This explains how you read my name for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mandem asks, why women don't step on us when we're complimenting their boots? Oh, you can't afford it. That costs extra. Even talking about my boots, you owe me 20 gifted subs. It's 10 gifted sub per boot. Like, how stupid are you not to know that? Good God. What are they teaching kids in school these days? If not the proper etiquette and decorum. Yeah, Mandem. Wow, you have really indebted yourself to me. That's crazy. The cops are coming to get you because you haven't gifted 20 subs. You're literally in so much trouble. God damn. We lost another one, boys. Hello, V, says Cactus. How are you today? Cool boots. Do you have any more anime recommendations like Dan to Dan? The second season has started airing. I think only the first episode of the second season is out right now, which is amazing. So you get to be caught up on the second season. I had the exquisite pleasure of going to see the first 3 episodes of the second season in theaters. They released the first 3 episodes as like a little movie in theaters. And it was amazing. It was fucking awesome. Yeah, the first 3 were a movie. What's incredible is that those first 3 episodes felt like 5. While I rewatched the first episode this weekend of the second season of Dan to Dan, as I was watching it, I couldn't believe how much they put into the episode. It's not slow. They're not like dragging it out. Hey baby, come get it. Oh, she's so tough. Oh, you hear that growling, Mandem? She's mad at you. You're in trouble. The first 3 episodes packed so much into the story. Like, it furthered the plot in the present of amazing fight sequences, amazing action sequences, great character development. You get like a good amount of understanding of Gigi's character, who I love very dearly. And then you get a fuck ton of backstory as well. There is backstory. It explains the lead up that brought the characters and the entire village that they're in to this point in the story. And those like flashback episodes, those establishing episodes, those contextual episodes, that felt like within itself 3 episodes with how much they were able to show and to tell and to really fucking feel. I can't believe how dark it is. I cannot believe how fucking dark Dan to Dan is. Yeah, they're releasing the episodes weekly, so there's only 1 episode that's out right now. I don't know what day new episodes are arriving on. Hi. Oh, yeah, puppy, you tell them. You tell them. You tell those disgusting fucking simps how disappointing they are. They're bad dogs. They're not gifting subs. And that makes them bad fucking dogs. Good thing you're a good dog. Good thing we have 1 good dog here. At least 1 good dog. Go get it. Oh, that's a good dog. Fucking sucks that all of you are bad dogs. That's no good. Yeah. Alejandro spent all of his money last week. C-Mart, no. That's a bad fucking dog, C-Mart. Very disappointed in you. Oh no. Bread baskets. I would say you are a moderate pooch. I will give you the title of a moderate pooch. Not great, not terrible, but a pooch, yes. A little bit of affection, a touch of endearment. Definitely not good. Absolutely not good. But you could be worse. You definitely could be worse. Definitely check out the new season of Dan to Dan. The animation quality is also phenomenal. Not that they ever skimped out, even in the first season on animation. But the fight sequences are exciting. Oh, bread baskets. No. 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 In this house, we respect the exquisite numerical value that is the letter V. In Roman numerals, it represents the number 5. You have to gift 5 subs, not 1. Never 1. Always 5. How could you disrespect the V that is Invader V in such a disgusting, ignorant way? It's very disappointing. It's very disappointing. C-Mart. Good dog. I can't believe I'm saying it. I can't believe that you were actually listening and you actually gifted the 5 subs. I'm shocked. I'm a little appalled. Just a little appalled. All the Pauls in chat are like, I'm a little appalled. I guess you're a good dog. Doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. How could you be? Mr. Dingus, that's another bad dog. That's another bad fucking dog. Paul Pear immediately. I'm a little Paul. Oh. This is the best dog. You have to do much better than that to get to the good, to great, to the best dog status. Kimchi, hello beautiful V. I hope you are having a lovely day. Better than yesterday. Much better than yesterday. I woke up yesterday and the insides of my ears were aching. Every time I swallowed or if I moved my jaw too much, I could feel the inside of my ears hurting. My sinuses felt incredibly stuffed up, and my lymph nodes underneath my neck and by my ear were swollen. I felt terribly nauseous all day yesterday too. And I wasn't sure. I was like, oh no, am I getting sick? Do I have like strep throat? Is this like a cold or a flu? Do I have a sinus infection? What the fuck is going on? I don't think it was anything as serious as that. I hope it wasn't anything as serious as that. I woke up and like didn't have ear pain, didn't have jaw pain. Didn't feel as nauseous this morning, which is great. I'm wondering if maybe, do allergies make you feel that way as well? Like seasonal allergies? Can pollen make you feel that way? I was checking my temperature all day yesterday and I didn't even have a hint of a fever, like not even close. So, it didn't seem to me like it was like a viral or bacterial experience, which might have given me a little bit more of a physiological response in that direction. And I'm wondering, could it have just been like a really intense bout of allergies? Because I've heard of so many Torontonians this season, particularly this year, like going to their doctors and being like, why am I so sick? What do I have? What is happening to me? And most of the doctors are like, we're having an especially bad pollen season. We're having an like especially intense allergy season this year in Toronto. Oh, puppy, I know. Are you upset because they're not gifting subs? Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's really disappointing. It's absolutely fucking disgusting. I know. Don't be sad, beautiful girl. Don't make sad puppy noises. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Oh, no, she is. Oh, you guys are killing her. You're killing her with your fucking lacking. Poor thing. Poor thing. Do you need me to throw this for you? Do you need me to bring some joy into your life? I'll do it, baby. I'll bring some joy into your life. Curling Captain, you said you love my boots? That's gonna cost you. Talking about the boots, that's a 20 gifted sub situation. You better be fucking careful how you open your goddamn mouths, because they're writing checks that your wallets cannot possibly be able to afford to pay. Oh yeah, Breadbasket's jaw pain is the worst. It's incredible how it's so interconnected to everything. If your jaw is aching, it makes it feel like your neck and your shoulders are especially tight. You feel like you can't even move your eyebrows. Blinking hard can hurt. Mr. Dingus says, I'm so sorry. I was really hoping for permission to gift me subs. Good God, you don't need permission. You have an obligation, you worthless fuckers. You have an intrinsic obligation to do it. You are unworthy of my permission until you have fulfilled your obligations. Kimchi, it was horrible yesterday, but I am feeling much better today. I closed all the windows. I ran the air purifier extra hard. I drank tons of tea with honey. Lots of green tea with honey, lots of probiotic tea with honey. Yeah, maybe I'll make some more tea today with honey, because it really helped. Honey is a cure-all. It absolutely is. I also think, please correct me if I'm wrong. Alejandro! Oh no, Alejandro. Oh God, did you rob a bank? Did you snatch a little old lady's wallet off the street? Oh, fuck. God damn it, Alejandro. He's living a life of crime to support me? That's some dedicated sympatitude. Floki. Floki, it is your first time subscribing. Let me sing you the song of my people. Welcome to the Blanket Fort. I'm very glad you're here. I'll send the air reverberating with a mighty cheer. I'll sing you in, I'll sing you out. To you I raise a mighty shout. Yo, yo, my sub is here, so welcome to my stream. Floki, you did it just right. You're a good boy. You're a bad dog, but you're a good boy. It gets worse, Breadbaskets. You're saying it gets worse in the winter with the cold? Wait, hold on. I definitely don't get allergies in the wintertime. Wait, were you talking about something else getting worse? Maybe I misunderstood. Alejandro, you gifted a sub to my best friend, Brooklyn. That's so funny. Brooklyn, are you here right now? That's right, Jose. Many subs. You can all learn a lesson from Alejandro. That's right. Little old ladies have slow reflexes. And to be honest, if you steal from little old ladies and you gift subs to me, just like Mr. Dingus did, but he did it wrong because it was only 1. And you know, motherfuckers, it's supposed to be 5. If you steal from little old ladies, if you rob those sweet curly-haired angels with their little hunched backs and their soft little bags, and you give that money to me, you're just giving it right back to the elderly. That's right. That's right. I got called old this weekend. I was at the cafe that I love to go to, and just reading my book. Oh, I finished the Inheritance trilogy. My friends, my darlings, my dears, I finished the Inheritance trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. If you like fantasy series that aren't overly erotic or tawdry or sexual, N.K. Jemisin does a great job of writing fantasy that isn't just sex. And not that I don't like sex. I obviously really love sex. It's great and wonderful. It makes me happy, keeps me young, keeps my pelvic floor perky. I'm reading a book, I don't need it to give me pornography. I'm okay seeking out my own pornography and enjoying it then and there. I really do not feel like I need my like quiet reading time in the cafe to be pornographic. So N.K. Jemisin does a great job of balancing, like, these are adults. There is like sex in the book, but it's tastefully done. It's no more than like a page or half a page. You're not reading chapters about bulging and throbbing and slick hands and gasping and groaning and gaping. Thank God for that. I finished. Give me that, you little rat. Val, you gotta drop it. You gotta drop it. Oh, Mr. Dingus? 5 gifted subs for permission? Oh no, dear God, no. Oh, that's gonna cost you much more than 5 gifted subs. Yeah, you can start with the 5 and then see how I feel. Maybe you'll inspire a bout of generosity from my behalf, but don't hold your breath while you're holding your cock. That's how people die, from autoerotic asphyxiation. None of that, motherfuckers. Not yet. It's too early in the stream for that just yet. Anyways, this guy at the cafe comes up to me. I've seen him there several times before. And he starts making small talk with me. And I don't even know why he asked how old I am. Like, I don't think it really had anything to do with the conversation whatsoever. But he was like, we're probably the same age. And I told him, no, we're definitely not the same age. I'm much older than you think I am. And he was like, oh, really? Like, how old are you then? And I told him, I'm 35. I am not however old you think I am. I am older than that. Absolutely. And I get it. Like, I get it. Sometimes when you are nervous, the higher functioning of your brain shuts down. And quite often, if you are approaching a girl that you are excited to talk to, yeah, one of the first things that he mentioned was my age. And I told him, no, I'm older than you think I am. I'm definitely not in my 20s anymore. I'm very firmly in my mid-30s. And then he called me old. He was like, oh, you are old. And I should have just shut him down immediately then and there. I should have just been like, dude, this is not the way you want the conversation to go. I get it that I'm older than you thought I was. I get it that I'm older than you. But calling anybody old it's not going to endear them to you. There's an inescapable negative connotation to being called old. He fucked up even further. He went a lot harder into the fuck up territory. Rightus, you're gonna hate this next part. So he started asking me, so like, what do you do? This is what I do for work. What do you do? I was like, oh, well, I'm an actor, and I do a Twitch stream during the week. It's a great way, God, of just crushing men into a fine powder and then snorting that, and it keeps me young. I love it. And he was like, oh, a Twitch stream. What games do you play? And I explained to him, I do mostly just chatting. Padillax? Padillax, it's your first time subscribing. Are you here to be crushed under my boot and snorted as a fine powder? Welcome to the blanket fort. I'm very glad you're here. I'll send the air reverberating with a mighty cheer. I'll sing you in, I'll sing you out. To you I raise a mighty shout. Yo, my sub is here. Welcome to my stream. Welcome. Did he ask for the link IRL? Did he ask for your username IRL? No. He asked me, what games do I play? What games do I play? I said I do mostly just chatting, but I do love playing video games. And I told him I have a perfectly normal number of hours logged into Animal Crossing. And you're smart people. I mean, some of you are real fucking stupid, and those are my favorite. But the smart people in chat, I'm sure you can guess where this is going. I do not know what this man was thinking. I cannot imagine why he thought it would be a good idea. Exactly, Ninja Waffle Productions. I don't know why he thought it was the right choice to immediately blurt out, "That's not a real game. That's not real gaming." Just cannot begin to imagine what he was thinking. I would love to just assume, and so this is what I'm going to assume. I'm just going to assume that he was so overcome by my beauty. Oh my god. It's just like, so, I'm just gonna assume. He was so overcome by my beauty, my elegance, and my grace that his brain shut off, and he wasn't even able to think about what he wanted to say because he wouldn't let it go. Because he wouldn't let it go. He doubled, quadrupled down on it. He literally said to me, "Well, if you consider it a real game, then you can." I did laugh in his face, and I told him that he was being incredibly condescending. I just like, "You're being so condescending right now, it's incredible." And then he started apologizing. He's like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." And I said, "You don't need to apologize to me. You're the one who's fucking up." Oh, God. I feel fairly confident that if I ever see him again, I will look him dead in the eye and I will say, "Get away from me. I do not want to talk with you." Just couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. It's such a cliche. It's just such a cliche. Yeah, if digging yourself into a hole was an Olympic sport, he would win gold. That's another really interesting part that you guys are like, so was he like, did he play Call of Duty? Did he play Dota? Did he play League of Legends? He didn't even offer another video game as an example of real gaming. I don't even think he himself was that into video games. Which makes that even more shocking to me, that like, he didn't even seem to consider himself a gamer, but still felt very confident, very, very sure of himself to tell me that Animal Crossing is not real gaming. I'm grateful. It's grateful. It's wonderful because too often I give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, way too often I will just convince myself that, you know what? It's okay. It's like, I mean, you heard me doing it earlier just now, that I'm like, I'm just going to assume that he was like so overcome by his feelings for talking with me that he was saying all this stupid stuff. And the reality is, no, this guy was just like in his 20s. I'm assuming that he was like in his mid-20s. He seemed like he was like maybe 25, 26-ish. Because he guessed that I was 24 or 25. and he seemed to think he was older than me, but only by a little bit, or around the same age. And I'm glad that he was able to show me his true face right away. I'm glad that I didn't waste any time in like trying to get to know him. But it did make me feel very sad. It did make me feel very sad because he was a stranger and I told him the truth about what I enjoy. I really did. I didn't owe him the truth. I could have just lied to him or changed the subject. But it's called making an emotional bid. It's something that, I mean, honestly, kind of is the most like terrifying thing that we do as human beings on a daily basis. We make emotional bids. We take a little part of our hearts and we share it a little bit with another person. So when he was like, what games do you play? Or like, do you play any video games? I mean, I've played Resident Evil. I've played, what are some other ones? I haven't opened my Steam account in a couple of years, but there's a bunch of games in there. I love like Resident Evil. I feel bad that I can't remember the name of that one where you're, oh, I loved Outer Wilds so much. Yeah, Stardew Valley as well. Do you guys remember the video game where you're a journalist? Oh, it was Outer Wilds. Yeah, right. You got it the first time. Do you remember the game where you're a journalist and you go into an insane asylum? And there's no... Hi, beautiful girl. There's no fighting and there's no weapons. The whole purpose of the game is just to, like, run and escape. Used Corolla, my god. Outlast, yes. Outlast and Outlast 2. I played all the Amnesia games. Yeah, there's like quote-unquote real video games that I've played. I loved Outlast. Oh my god. Outlast was so fucking terrifying. No spoilers, but you know that part where you get strapped to the chair? Oh yeah, I played a fuck ton of Portal. Val, come on up. Come on up. Yeah, come make yourself at home. Ooh, I haven't played Red Dead Redemption. I love delaying gratification. And I really do feel, I really, really do feel. Hi, beautiful girl. That the next time we have a global pandemic, I'm gonna get real deep into Red Dead Redemption. And just pretend that I'm like, hi, baby. Pretend that I'm riding a horse out in the Old West. Oh, baby. Oh, sweet baby. Good dog, will you tell Mr. Dingus that he needs to gift 5 subs for me to even consider giving him the time of day? Tell him. Tell him with your beautiful little voice, Val. You should try the Outlast Trials. Is that a new one? Is that the latest installment of the game? Is that one multiplayer? Oh. Alejandro, I guess I give you permission to go. I'm assuming you're gonna go earn more money to pay me in gifted subs, so I guess it'll be okay. You know that game where you're inside an insane asylum? You mean the Fox News Simulator? Yes, that one. Exactly. How much do I have to sub to pay to clean those boots? It's 20 gifted subs. It's 10 gifted subs per boot. I'm actually working right now. Fuck yes, Alejandro. That's right. Shh, don't tell your wife or your girlfriend that you have an even better work wife / work girlfriend. And it's me. Used Corolla. I am so hooked by V. I'm dipping into the kids' college fund for another donation. God, you are more important. I'll be honest with you, don't send your kids to university or college. It's, honestly, who gives a fuck about university and college? It's all gonna be done by AI sooner or later. Jesus Christ, good boy, Used Corolla. Outlast Trials can be played solo. Oh, dashing and right as though. Are you guys volunteering to play along with me? Oh, look at this sweet puppy dog. You can learn more from this little mutt than you'll ever learn from a professor. Let me tell you. Alejandro says, guys, we don't need to eat, trust me. And your children do not need to go to university. You need to pay me. You need to get on your fucking knees. You need to tilt your head back. You need to open wide. And you need to get ready for my full fist right into the back of your throat. That's right. It's where I belong. I work for a university, says Cactus, in the general studies as an advisor. I would tell people to send their kids to trade school. It's better than university. No amount of AI is going to take away the necessity of plumbers. Abso-fucking-lutely. Mr. Dingus, you need to gift those 5 subs, you sad idiot. Oh, fuzzy bastard. Yes, ma'am. You ready for a fisting? Just kidding. You can have the boot in your mouth. Yeah. Are we gonna give them the boot? Are we gonna give the sad, simpy idiots the boot? Bal, you hate wearing your boots. You hate wearing your boots, but you know what? The simps love it when I wear them like a boot. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. V, you nailed it. Electricians, plumbers. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of plumbers, the knob? Anonymous. Woot woot! That's right, Anonymous. The knob came off of my shower? I'm wondering, can I fix that myself? Can I fix it myself? The knob just like popped off entirely. I really don't feel like I need to call a plumber just to put this knob back on. I got a pair of pliers, and I've been using pliers to turn the cold water on. So, the knob has threading inside of it. Yeah, and then the nub that's like still attached to the faucet has threading on it as well. And I'm thinking that like a small drop of epoxy, maybe like a small drop of epoxy would be enough inside the knob to then just like screw that back on and let the threads with the epoxy bind together. You just need to really screw it on, just twist it. I tried that and it didn't like hold. It's not holding. It's not holding. You just twist it back on. I did try that. I really did. I was like, oh, the knob, it just came off all the way. It just unscrewed itself all the way. And so I tried to put it back on and like screw it on as tightly as I could. But then as soon as I twisted it back the other direction, it wasn't holding. The threads just, I mean, now I'm wondering if it was installed backwards. Google Lens it. Oh, there is no little arrow when I push it back on. Just go down the YouTube rabbit hole. Learn to weld at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday, and then in 5 years wonder why you have an entire welding kit in your closet. Wellwood, exactly. Exactly. I liked your comment before as well that this guy was judging me about playing Animal Crossing this weekend without even asking me who my villagers are on my island. Yeah, what an idiot. When twisting it, you need to hold on to the back piece so it's not spinning at the same time. So use the pliers to hold on to the like base of the faucet, the base of the knob, and then screw that one back on because it might be moving without me noticing it underneath. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Okay. I also feel just like a tiny dab of epoxy right into the knob and just screwing it back on will just like glue it all together. Who the hell judges you for playing Animal Crossing? I don't know anyone who doesn't enjoy it, of all ages. Do you have a community on Reddit? Yes, there is an Invader V community on Reddit. Is that what you meant? Is that what comms is? A smidge of epoxy wouldn't hurt. Yeah. Hold the faucet in place with the pliers. Add the epoxy into the knob. Jam that on, screw it on, hold it in place, yeah. Yep, you're right. No, he was asking for my Reddit community. And oh yeah, fuck yeah, there's a good Reddit community. It's full of exquisite simps and funny little guys. Is your username after the cartoon Invader Zim? Because I loved that show. It is. Yeah, my username Invader V is based off of the cartoon Invader Zim. You will get poisoning from the epoxy. No. The knob of the cold, the knob on my shower has like two knobs, one for hot, one for cold. The knob of the cold just popped off. That's all. There's no like water that runs through the knob. It's okay. Okay, I'm here now. Might have been playing God of War Ragnarok for the last hour just to finish it. Rightus, no worries. Everyone is being very polite, very simpy. They've been helping me with my little plumbing issue. So the knob came off in my hand the other day when I had come home from the beach. So like I had been on the beach all afternoon. I was covered in lake water, and like lake water in Toronto is fucking disgusting. I was covered in lake water. I was covered in sand. I was covered in like dirt and just like grime because there's boats that go by on the lake and they pollute the fuck out of the water. I was so hot, had like old sunscreen all over me as well, because you know I fucking sunscreen like my life depends on it. And I came home and it was so fucking hot. And I turn on like a little bit of the hot water in the shower, and I go to turn on the cold water in the shower, and good fucking Lord, guys, I genuinely thought about killing myself in a video game when the knob just came off in my hand. And I was like, I can't turn on the cold water in my shower. I can't turn on the cold water in my shower. The only thing I can have is a hot shower. It's just, it was like a nightmare. I almost cried. Yeah, oh my God. Oh, you guys hate broken knobs? That's very surprising for me to hear. Because the way that you guys are going ham on your own knobs, it seems like you're trying to break them. Get your landlord to fix it. I'll be honest with you, I don't really want to bother him. I really don't want to bother him. He's got bigger fish to fry and more important things to do than just like attach a knob on the shower. It just seems like kind of a waste of his time when I know that I can fix it myself. But that's his job. I don't really subscribe to that. Like, there are definitely certain things that I need my landlord to fix. Absolutely. There was a broken window latch, and it just really sucked. It sucked that window latch was broken. I wanted it to be fixed. It wasn't like going to wreck the house or anything. It wasn't causing a huge problem. But I wanted the window latch fixed, and I was really happy that they did eventually get that fixed. It took some time, but it was good. And like that kind of stuff, I'm like, yeah, you need to fix the window latch. But the knob coming off of the shower head, I'm like, fuck it, I can fix this myself, yeah. Sunscreen is the only thing that lets me step out into the sun right now with my meds. Oh, rightus, it's just, you're gonna thank yourself when you're older that you wore sunscreen as well. I think it's one of the reasons why people assume that I'm younger than I am. Because all throughout my 20s, I did not tan. I wore so much sunscreen. I just like protected my skin so much. And now I'm really grateful for it because, I mean, people my age, people in their 30s and in their 40s, they get skin cancer. We get skin cancer. There's no escaping it. Yeah. of War Ragnarok is fucking awesome, says Ritus. It's great storytelling. The combat is great. It's a semi-open world with a bunch of stuff to do, and it's like hitting that Norse mythology. I love the character design as well, yeah. I love it. I took my job to the hardware store, and they explained. Fuck yeah, oh yeah. Boomin! Boomin, welcome back for 7 months, baby. 7's a very lucky number. The dog's collar matches your style of outfit. It's true, Bread Baskets. I wanted her and I to match today. Oh! Tim, high sexual virulence. That's a great username, Tim's high sexual virulence. That's 5 months in a row. And 5 is my lucky number. Yeah. Because it's the Roman numeral V. That's why you have to gift 5 fucking subs, you idiots. You must respect the V. Respect the V. When I introduce myself to people, like at the beach or at the cafe or at the dog park or anything, I always tell people that my name is V and that it's short for vagina. And it always gets a laugh. It always gets a laugh. Tim, living up to his high sexual virulence. That's what I like to fucking see, Tim. God damn, god damn, god damn. Good job, Tim. People online on Twitch mispronounce my username as Invader Vi. That happens all the time. But in person, when I meet people, they never, I tell them my name is V, like the letter V. Oh, used Corolla. It's been 6 months in a row of you and me just fucking snatching your children's future straight out of their hands and mouths. Fuck your kids. Yeah. You're meant to gift me subs so that I can take care of my children. This cute little dog. She's my baby and I love her. She's my baby and I love her. She's my baby and I love her. Hey, baby. I love you. She's got real human eyes. Like, if I told you she was my natural born daughter, you'd be like, yeah, I fucking see it, because she's got people eyes. She's got real human eyes. Very human eyes. Used Corolla, you are so very welcome. So very welcome. Are you gonna bark? No barking. The slow head turns, just staring into nothingness. She's a real easygoing little dog. Until you do this to her at the park. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. At the park, if you do that to her, all of a sudden, she does the, like, traditional poodle thing, where their legs splay out this way, and their little tail, like, tucks in, and they start running real fast. You go, I'm gonna get you. And she goes, ah! She is adorable. My dog's the same. I love it. You just fucking give them a little bit of that, and they're like, oh! Yeah. Look at her pretty smile. Look at those great little teeth. That little flinch means it's playtime. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking get you. I can't get over that guy fucked up so bad. That poor guy fucked up so bad. I'm gonna dox the shit out of him. His name was Caleb. Caleb. I don't respect him enough to give him a nickname. Go ahead, find him. If you know a Caleb, you should ask him, hey dude, did you meet a girl this weekend who liked playing Animal Crossing? And did you fuck up super hard by telling her, you can, I guess you can, it's a game if you say so. Like, oh my God. I need to do violence. I'm gonna do violence against you, chat, because I can't do violence against him. What the fuck are you thinking, you worthless, idiotic moron? I know, right? These worthless, idiotic morons. Oh, such a good puppy. Such a fluffy baby. Oh, man, yeah. Hey, I have this hobby. Oh, but that's like a fake part of a hobby. Dumbass of an exorbitant level. Just great word, Ritus. Amazing. Yeah. Used Corolla? Come here so I can fucking slap you with the 5 fingers on my hand. The thumb is gonna catch you right on the jawline. Right on the jawline. Gonna fucking clack your teeth together. That's gonna hurt for days. The index finger is gonna hit you on the cheek right between your teeth, blasting through, just making you bite. Making you bite down. Exactly. Making you bite down on the inside of your cheek. It's gonna be swollen, and every time you try to chew your dry ramen noodles, because you can't afford water, the hydro's been turned off. You gifted me too many subs. My index finger is gonna clack the top part of your teeth, the upper teeth. I'm gonna knock one of them out. That incredible, delicious, metallic taste of blood will fill your mouth and your nose. Disgusting. Absolutely inescapable. My ring finger is gonna shatter your cheekbone. Oh God. That's okay. You had unimpressive cheekbones anyways, motherfucker. Maybe the reconstruction will do you a favor. And then my pinky finger, my beautiful, sweet, tiny little pinky finger. You think, how much damage could a pinky finger do? But you know what? That pinky finger's going straight into your eye. Ka-chow! That's right. Just poking you straight in the iris. You're welcome. That's right, Val. I got him good. I got him real good. How was that off the cuff? You are amazing. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I fucking know it. God damn, god damn, god damn. This is the least relaxing ASMR ever. I mean, it depends on what you find to be relaxing. Hello, you know who. Hello. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. You know who. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You know who. And I know how as well. But I never know when. And I don't exactly know why. Oh, used Corolla. What a good boy. Oh, the Glove Bomb got one. Yay. They're a pretty dedicated simper for the channel. They really are. No, you won't. No, you won't know why. I love a why. I love a why. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. What do those lyrics mean? What do those lyrics mean? I made her sing, yes. Oh yeah, I love, singing's my hobby. I love singing. Which is gonna be a crazy thing. Yeah. It's about requesting anal. Like, about like me wanting to peg him. You'd be surprised how many guys are into being pegged. Yeah. You would be surprised. A lot of them want to be pegged. No, she's saying, tell me why. Oh, I see. Ah, you got lipstick on your nose. Lipstick on your nose, puppy. Val, it's time for our break. Let's go take a break. Let's take a break. Yep. Oh, she's ready for the break, yeah. I'm gonna take an amazing photo of this fantastic outfit. I'm gonna post it on Instagram for you. And you are going to fucking love it. That's right. You guys are gonna have a great time jerking off to that photo. Go check it out. Go click on the Instagram. Go look at the picture on Instagram I post. It's great. I'm looking you right in your eyes. Right in your both eyes. Staring deep into your hole. I would say soul, but I know that you've all sold your souls already. Yeah, go check it out. I hate your username. What a bad username. This guy's username is quote if obese, and he says, I'm gonna go goon to it now, BRB. And like, no. You don't just automatically become obese. You become obese because you ate a whole dozen chocolate chip cookies over the weekend. I didn't eat all the chocolate chip cookies over the weekend. I think there are 3 left. But I did eat a lot of the chocolate chip cookies this weekend. I just wanted the cookies. Just let me have my cookies. The music transition when it changes to the second photo, it's great, right? That's also just an amazing... Aritis, if you're not familiar with Queens of the Stone Age era Vulgaris, perfect album. I'm not really much of a rock person. I know that my outfit is quite rocking today, as you say. But I'm not much of like a rock person. But I fucking love Era Vulgaris by Queens of the Stone Age. It's a perfect album. You do not skip any of those songs. You listen to the whole album all the way through every single time. And it's fucking amazing. It's a perfect album. I lost my virginity to that album. This is like my favorite story that I tell all the time on Twitch. Yeah. Hold on, my straps need to be restrupped. And this one goes in there. Yeah. Oh, very strapping. Yeah. My first boyfriend was British. I met him because I was working at summer camp. And his big sister had seen like movies and TV shows about kids going to summer camp. And like, correct me if this is wrong. Always free to correct me if I'm saying something wrong. But summer camps weren't a big thing in the United Kingdom, in England, like back in the early 2000s. I don't know if that's different now, and I don't know if they've like gone. But basically, she was like, I can't find a summer camp that I want to go to in England. And so she was like, I don't want to go to the States. That's obviously not the right choice. And so she found summer camps in Canada. And she was like, I want to go to this Canadian summer camp. And so she went to the same summer camp as me growing up. And then her younger brother, who would then become my boyfriend, he didn't want to go to summer camp, but his parents insisted that he go. His parents were like, you don't do enough. You need to go to new places. You need to go do new things. You need to like get yourself out of the house. And so they forced him to go to summer camp. And that's where I met him. And he had a girlfriend at the time, which was not ideal because he wanted to date me. And so that first summer that we were together, he like was kind of unfortunately leading his ex-girlfriend on. And then as soon as he got back to England, she picked him up from the airport and he broke up with her on the car ride to his house. Yeah, that wasn't great. But that has been a very common occurrence with a lot of the guys that I've dated. He was not the only one that I've dated who was like, oh, I have a partner and I need to like end this relationship with this partner so that I can start a new relationship with you. That's literally so fucking common. I sometimes just assume. Even if a guy is like, no, I'm totally single, I'm like, I'm just gonna assume that you're lying to me and that you're just gonna very sneakily break up with your poor ex-girlfriend at some point. I don't believe you. Just don't believe you fuckers. She's a Disney princess and she's gone metal, huh? Maybe that's what Disney should do for the next princess. We have had... That's actually not a bad idea, Grand Ray Sierra. Grand Cherokee, I'm sure is also your name. We have had, oh, it's just Zero. Okay, Grand Race Zero. Very good, very good. Oh, right, you know what, you're right. I put the I after the O, and the I definitely comes before the O. Thank you for that clarification. Yeah. And it's not an S, it's a, oh, Kiro. Wait, no. Now I'm getting more confused. Oh, like from Bleach. Oh, I was a Naruto watcher. I'm so sorry. I was explaining this to my friend this weekend. That they were like, did you ever watch this anime or that anime? And I was like, no, no, no. When I was growing up, you either watched Bleach or Naruto or Inuyasha. But very rarely did you watch all three of them. And I did, I was a Naruto girl, as you can tell from my love of fishnets. Yeah. Also, the way he went about ending it is so cruel. He got her to pick him up from the airport and then dumped her on the car ride. In her place, I would kick him out of the car and make him walk back. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I mean, truly the best way of doing it would have been to call her during the summer and be like, hey, I met somebody at this camp. I want to pursue a relationship with them and I'm going to end our relationship. Like, we were, I mean, I was 18 and he was 17 at the time. So we were young. We were like genuinely basically still kids. And with hindsight now, I can definitely see that like you end your relationship. You end it. This idea of like, oh, I want to do it face to face because that's like the most respectful way of doing it is like, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Do it over the phone if you guys are on different continents. And then she has lots of private time to like deal with it and mourn and like get blackout drunk with her friends at the pub and hook up with some random new guy. Like, he led her on for the whole summer. It was a doomed relationship. It was a doomed relationship. Oh. I bust a seam on these shorts. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I did my time as the other woman. It was like my favorite style of relationship for a big part of my 20s. And I couldn't understand why. I was like, why am I so attracted to relationships that can't go anywhere? Why am I so like only interested in guys who are already in relationships? And it's something that a lot of people go through. It's actually really common. Not necessarily in being the other woman or being the mistress exactly, but in that a lot of people will seek out relationships or like have crushes on people who are unavailable. I have a friend who loves e-girls. He like every week he's got a new crush on a new e-girl apparently. Mercifully, I don't have to hear about it, but I've heard about it from friends of friends that like every week he has a crush on a new e-girl. And I think having a crush on a new e-girl every single week is very, very similar to only wanting to date guys who are already in a relationship, or to being a mistress, being the other person in a relationship, where their unattainableness and the impossibility of any relationship is because of who they are, and we don't have to reckon with who we are in those situations. So for me, it was like, well, they're never going to be my boyfriend and they're never going to be my partner because they already have a partner. They already are with somebody else. So the fact that they're not going to be with me isn't because I'm unworthy of partnership. It's because they are already in a partnership. They already have a partnership. It has nothing to do with me. I'm desirable. I am wanted. I am great, whatever. My ego needs to be soothed to hear all those things. It's because of them. I think having crushes on e-girls is kind of the same thing. where it's like you don't need to reckon with your own self, with your own abilities, with your own like readiness to be in a relationship. If you just idolize women on your computer screen and you go, well, they're probably pursued by so many other people, or they probably have like a secret boyfriend, or they're probably more interested in like this other type of guy. All of a sudden you shift. You shift the impossibility of the relationship away from yourself, and you put it all onto this other person that you have no control over. I've thought a lot about this. I've thought so much about this. And Ritus, this is another very, very common facet. I've gone through this exact same thing as well, Ritus, yes. I'm sure that as I read this out loud, people in chat are going to be like, this is familiar. I've done this as well too. Ritus says, I have the bad habit of having a crush on people who give me a slight bit of attention. And then I try to be a great person for them, hoping to get more of that affection. And then I end up in this spot for like a few years until I get hurt. But luckily I've learned to not do that anymore. That was one of the most difficult things to grow out of myself as well. That if a guy liked me, I would basically go out of my way to ignore any red flags or incompatibilities. And I would just be like, oh, but they like me. Oh, but they like me. So like, I need to find things that I like about them. And also like latching on to any person and every person who gives me a sense of safety or a sense of attention, any of that. I would just be like, oh my God, I need to keep this person around. I need to make them happy. I need to give them everything that they want from me so that I can like maintain that sense of safety. And it's no bueno. It is no bueno. Yeah. Hi, Ludons. Hi, Junkyana. Oh no, it's not Junk Yana. It's Junkie Anna. I was like, I love the name Yana. I love fucking up your usernames even more though. Hi, Invader V. I fucking speed ran that with 3 relationships in a row though. Combined, it was 4.5 years. Right? It's good to get this stuff out of the way when you're young. It's wonderful to be able to go through those relationships and then be able to look back on them and recognize, hey, this is an undesirable pattern that I do not want to repeat over and over and over again. Come on up. Come on up. Let's go. Belle, up. Belle. Come on up. She's thinking about it. She's thinking real hard about it. Belle, up. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on up. There we go. She really thought about it. She really thought about it hard. She looks like such a little badass. Doesn't she look like such a little badass? Would you be scared of her if you saw her in a dark alleyway? Would you go, oh no, my life's in danger. My life is in danger. I've seen the devil, and she has a fluffy brown face. Yeah, you're tough. You're a tough tranch. You know who says, she looks way too cute to be badass. Oh, no. Don't listen to them. You're tough. You're a tough puppy. You got scrappers. You got scrapper paws. Look at her. She's a scrapper. She'll scrap you. You're a scrapper. Yeah, you are. Right, it says, I would just die on the spot from the cuteness. It is not beneficial to me in any way, shape, or form how excited she is to meet strangers. She just loves strangers. Every stranger. It doesn't matter how scary or smelly or threatening they are. She's just like, oh, it's a new person. Look, it's a brand new person. And they're gonna love me. And I'm gonna love them. And we're just gonna be full of love, top to bottom. And like, Val, this guy's like flicking a switchblade and smoking crack out of the other hand. I don't know if we want to be best friends with them. And she's like, nonsense. Of course we're gonna be best friends with the threatening drug user on the street. Yeah. Yeah. She does not have any prejudice. She has very little judgment. Very little judgment inside her soft puppy body. Her curly little puppy head. She's also just been so affectionate recently. Like, I think it's because we have the AC going in the bedroom that she gets, like, hot. She's covered in fur, and she's got a fat little body. So she does get a little bit hot sometimes. And if she's a little bit too hot, she does not want to cuddle. But because the AC is going in the bedroom is cool. It's a little ice box in there. Which means I think she gets kind of cold. Which means we get to cuddle all night long. Yeah. She was on top of the blanket all night last night. And I was like, okay, I have just enough blanket that if I lay very straight, I can cover myself with just a little bit of blanket that's available to me. Because the rest of it was underneath her sweet little soft puppy body. Oh man, and I couldn't move her. I wasn't about to like jostle her or like disturb her in any way, shape, or form just so I could have a blanket. Fuck that. I'd rather freeze. Yeah, hi baby. Yeah, you smelling the crackers I ate on the break? I did eat some Triscuits on the break. My dog hates hats and rubber boots for some reason. Oh, I've heard of this. I've heard of dogs not liking people wearing hats. I have no idea why. I think we could Google this and probably get a pretty satisfying answer. She was barking at my uncle on Sunday morning, even though we were there with him since Friday evening. On Sunday, she was just like, wait, who the fuck is this? What the hell is going on here? Yep, just the way the dog's brains work. I saw a fun little video, I guess it was, on Reddit this weekend. And it was talking about how we might be able to use AI and large language models. Yeah, you're going for the treats, aren't you? That we might be able to use large language models and like things like ChatGPT or Gemini to be able to speak with animals. That we could like catalog all the noises that they make. And we could see, using the large language models, if there is like a common language that they are using to communicate with us. And if we could start talking to our pets. There was a podcast that was being advertised to me over and over and over again while I was listening to the Lolita podcast, which I definitely recommend. It was a great, great informative podcast. Touched on a bunch of really interesting subjects all throughout history. But was like primarily about Vladimir Nabokov's book, Lolita. And there was this like podcast during the ad breaks that kept being recommended to me. And it was like, how well do you think you understand your pets? Well, studies show that people are not as in tune with their pets as they think they are. And I was like, no, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I feel like I understand my dog fucking perfectly. And that we are always on the same page. And that we understand one another. And that we're just like best friends. And it's all very, she's a good dog. She's such a good dog. Unlike you disgusting, awful morons in chat. You guys are being very bad dogs. I've been back on stream for about 15 minutes and none of you have gifted a single fucking sub. This is hugely disappointing. Disrespectful. Just disgusting. Yeah, I cannot believe how awful each and every one of you are. Terrible, terrible people. Even worse dogs. Where are my good dogs at? Where are the good dogs? You know who says, I got 2 cats, and now I want a dog, but I don't know if my cats would appreciate it. Only one way to find out. There's only one way to find out. I have a cat and a dog, and I think they get along swimmingly. Yeah, I think they love and appreciate each other in a respectful way. Hi. Hello. Being able to communicate with our pets would be awesome. Walk me, human. It is time. Feed me, human. Too much TV. Let us move around, human. Yeah, exactly. They'll keep us honest and accountable. She's a little direwolf. She is my little direwolf. Yeah. Bark, bark, bark. I looked it up. Dogs don't like people wearing hats because of the extreme change in your appearance. Oh, yes. Yeah, that makes sense. That, like, wearing a hat really, like, transforms your silhouette and your appearance into something that seems kind of inhuman. Like, humans don't often have all that stuff going on their heads. And, yeah, I get it. The rubber boots, though, just liking the rubber boots is quite interesting. Hi, baby. Oh, is that the spot? The 101 Dalmatians are cold. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what you're trying to say. The 101 Dalmatians are cold. No, they live in a big mansion with their parents. Hey, puppy dog. Hi, puppy dog. Cold is a slang word that means good. I've never heard that before. I've never heard that before. Every day we learn something new, pup. Yeah, what is this hair in your mouth? Yep, apparently she was biting at them, the rubber boots. She never tried to fight anything she was scared of before. Maybe like the vacuum a couple of times. The pets are very respectful of the vacuum. Very. Very respectful of the vacuum. They give it a wide berth. Huh, yeah. Mikey, I know you love these fucking boots. Fuck yes. Finally, a good boy with a fucking sub. Oh, look at her little feet. Yeah, cold being slang meaning good. I don't know if that's gonna really catch on in Canada. In Canada, cold is very rarely a good thing. It's why cool has been so successful here. Cool is often wonderful. Hot summer months, cool's real nice. Yeah, absolutely. Even in the wintertime, if it's just cool outside, fucking amazing, we love that. But if it's cold outside, oh damn. That's... yeah. Where did Canada come from in all this? I'm in Canada. You're speaking to a Canadian. This is Canada. Not everyone is American, you idiots. Oh, you poor sad morons. Did you just assume that I was American because... I don't know why. Disappointing. Deeply disappointing. People always assume I'm American. It's disappointing. Yeah, this music is very video game. This is my favorite level of this video game. There you go, puppy. Oh, yeah. She needs it. She needs it all over her fucking snoot. She's gotta have her face rubbed multiple times a day. Yeah. And that's the good stuff, puppy. Get your little mustache and your little beard all in order. And if I stop, I get this look. Why is your smile so beautiful? Because I've had the benefit of excellent Canadian healthcare throughout my entire life. I don't think I've ever had to pay anything for a doctor, ever. It's just always been, if you're sick, you just go to the doctor and they will help you feel better. I've had to pay a little bit for some prescriptions. Like when I was taking oral birth control, had to pay for the oral birth control. When I was on antidepressants for a little while, I like paid for my antidepressants, but they were like $60 every 3 months. So that was deeply affordable as well. And like my doctor even made sure that I got the most affordable version of that antidepressant. Because they're like, yeah, why wouldn't we give you the most affordable version of it? What are the taxes again there? In Canada? You can look that up yourself. You can go check out Canadian in a T-shirt on YouTube if you want to learn about taxes in Canada. Invader V Stream is not the tax. I just pay them, motherfucker. I don't know them. I don't know the ins and outs of them. Some blood tests you pay for here, although it's like under €5. Yeah. Oh yeah. It is not something that you have to like worry about. I mean, we see that all the time on Reddit and all the time on like the internet all over the place. That like somebody feels sick or somebody gets like a minor injury and they go to the emergency room and they get like 3 stitches, or they just like talk to a doctor and they don't even get any kind of like actual care in that moment. And then they're hit with like a $40,000 bill. And it makes, oh my God, it terrifies me. I can't imagine living with that fear, that like fiscal precariousness. Of like, oh no, if I even get a little bit hurt, it could just financially ruin me for the rest of my life. And it feels so scary to see the United States like slipping further and further into that. Like with this new bill that they just passed last week, or like maybe it was just over the weekend. And how it's going to just decimate a lot of rural hospitals and cause, the figure that I've heard online repeated is that 50,000 Americans will die per year because of these cuts to medical care and Medicaid. And yeah, wow. That would just be the average. And it's scary. It's really fucking scary. I hope that there's a way that you Americans are able to fight back against that. I hope that there's a way to push away from it, to like prevent it in some way. I have no idea what that would be, but like I'm hopeful that you guys are good at taking care of each other when you really need to. Literally last night I was making out a check for my dad. He had eye surgery. Saw the bill, $16,000 for the operating room, $3,000 for the anesthesiologist. Anesthesiologists get paid bank, yes, because it is a very precarious practice. Also, says Riot, taking an ambulance ride costs so fucking much that people would rather suffer the drive than call an ambulance. It's nuts. Yes. Yeah. That's really fucking scary as well. Remove the propaganda first and then work on getting MFA. Is that medical financial assistance? I will say that it sucks when in America you have to go and get medications and you have to get it rejected from your insurance. It really does make you feel like, what am I paying this why am I paying these like insurance for? What am I paying the insurance for? I once had a friend who called an Uber to go to the hospital because of the cost of an ambulance. Oh yes, yeah. It's wild, especially knowing that like the Uber can cancel on you and that can like cost you literal crucial seconds to survive. Yeah. I cut my finger open. I cut this finger open trying to open a package of cookies. I was not paying attention to what I was doing, and the scissors slipped, and I cut my finger open, and it bled for more than 30 minutes, which was like my cue to go to the emergency room. Because if it bleeds for more than 30 minutes, then you should probably have a doctor look at it. And I took an Uber to the emergency room. I was like, I definitely don't need an ambulance just because I have like a tiny little cut on my finger. Oh yeah, I can still see the scar from it. There it is. Yeah. And then I got to the emergency room, and people will talk about the wait times in Canada, and I was prepared to have to wait for like 6 to 8 hours to see a doctor. But I was in and out of there in 3 hours for my little cut finger, and I thought that was actually pretty good, considering that like I was not in any distress, I wasn't even in a lot of pain, and I was in absolutely no danger. In and out for a cut finger in 3 hours, I thought was pretty good. And because it was my fingertip, they're like, we're not gonna do stitches, we're just gonna glue it shut. And so they took a little dab of glue, and I was like, what is the difference between this glue that you're using on my finger here in the emergency room and like super glue that I have at home? And the doctor was like, it's mostly just the cost, and this glue is non-toxic at the hospital, and the glue that you have at home is toxic. So like, it wouldn't be really good to put that on an open wound. But the biggest difference is just the cost of it. And I was so glad that I didn't have to pay for that. That was just part of my like regular medical care as a Canadian. Exactly. The prices to get these, but the prices to get there these days are insane. Everything is crazy from retirement age, etc. Yeah. That's why you're better off just giving me all your money. Then the government can't take it from you for ridiculous, obscene reasons. Yeah. Pay your local e-girl. Take the initiative. Financially ruin yourself. That's right, Base Trade. Very good, Rifkin. How are you doing today? 2 cuties on stream. We're wearing matching outfits today, too. Do you like it? I gave her a spiky little collar. And I'm wearing I mean, my collar is not spiky. I got a little ring on mine. It's tempting you to try to get close and take control. Good luck with that. Hi, baby. Ah, I kiss your nose and I cover you in lipstick. Yes, my collar is emotionally spiky. Exactly. It's a metaphorical spiked collar. Unlike this little one who has a real spiked collar. Oh, and she is just the fucking cutest. Bad Keith Gaming, the dog is so cute. It's unbearable how cute. You're the only good dog on stream. Everybody else is a very bad dog. Very bad dogs. They're not gifting subs. I know it's very disappointing. It's disgusting even. What is with all of these bad, disgusting, ill-behaved dogs? Thank God you're my good dog, Bao. I've never heard of the anime The Strongest Dog. Oh, you know who. Ooh, do you want me to call you a good dog? Is that what you want? I don't believe it for a second that you want me to call you a good dog. But then again, I don't know what kind of I was like, I don't know what kind of disgusting, despicable kinks you might have developed in the interim. I wonder, can we use that as a tax write-off? I can see it now, talking to my tax person. I bought 100 gifted subs for Invader V. Can that be a business write-off? Abso-fucking-lutely, yeah. You're investing in your future, motherfuckers. You know who doesn't want to be called a good dog. You're just a great fucking support. You are just a wonderful human being. It can be, yeah. Amazing, you guys. I'm helping. I'm helping you. You're welcome. That's better. Yeah. Wink. Can I do it with my other eye? Wink. I can only wink if I really scrunch up my whole entire face. It doesn't even feel like a wink. It just feels like I'm like, just giving the full face scrunch. Giving the full face scrunch. Oh, I'm gonna scrunch your face. Scrunch your face. You're like a digital Robin Hood, fighting the tax man. Exactly. And also encouraging you to rob little old ladies so that you can keep gifting me subs. You know who? Which little old lady did you rob to get those subs? It was me. He robbed me. I'm the little old lady. Oh no. The full face blink. I also do the same because I can't wink. I just robbed my own bank account. You are the little old lady? You know who? I always got the sense that you are a very gentle soul. A deeply gentle soul. Oh, my sweet Valentine. Oh my gosh, look at her little paws scribbling and scrabbling, trying to find purchase and push herself up closer to me. You're such a little dummy. Look at her little belly. Look at this soft little belly. I love her little belly. I love her soft little belly. Every time I take her to the groomers for her summertime cut, I'm like, shave her tummy bare, because she loves doing the full sploot. You know when dogs like lay down, they put their legs out to the side? Oh, hi. Oh, I put my finger right in your mouth. She loves pressing her tummy right against the bottom of the lowest part of the grass, right into the dirt. And I want her to have that nice soft connection and get real cool. Look at her cute little pink tongue. Oh. Oh, baby. Her little paws. Oh my God, these little paws. All four of her little paws just like lined up so sweetly. The hairstyle goes so well with the fit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We woke up like this, right? Our hair just naturally does this. Absolutely. No curling, no straightening, no teasing, no hairspray needed. Oh no, just naturally like this. Absolutely. Hey there, little gal. Hey there, little gal. Oh, her little tummy, her little paws, her little smile, her little face. Fuck, I'm obsessed. Just obsessed with the dog. The poor cat. The cat's like, why did I fill you with all that toxic, what is it, toxoplasmosis? Why did I fill your brain with all of those fucking obsessive brain parasites if you're just gonna be obsessed with the dog? And the dog's like, I am a parasite. Yeah, your funny little furry face. She's fused herself to me. You couldn't fit a fucking dime between us. Yeah, we're real close, eh? Yeah, we're real close, eh? What a goofy baby. Val, are you gonna tell the bad dogs in chat that they need to gift subs? Are you gonna remind them? I know, look at the sadness in her eyes. She's very disappointed that you haven't gifted more subs. It can't just be all you know who doing the heavy lifting. It just can't be. He's got 2 kitty cats to support, yeah. So when is the next ASMR stream? Oh, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. When did I do? I feel like I did an ASMR stream recently. But then I'm like, wait, was that a couple of weeks ago or was that a couple of months ago? Oh, yeah. The whispers are pretty fun. I'm not gonna deny I don't hate doing a whisper stream. I loved how against it all the moderators were until I started doing it, and then they were like, oh, never mind, this is fine. This is just regular. It's not that weird. Mostly because I'm not very into the lippy smacky noises. There's definitely a type of ASMR that is repulsive. I just don't know how else to describe it. It's just like very repulsive. And I'm glad that I'm not partaking in that type of ASMR. My ASMR really is just me whispering to you. Just using my soft voice. Oh, baby. Oh, sweet puppy dog. Are you gonna tell them to gift subs? Are you gonna remind them, puppy? That they're bad dogs if they don't do it? Worthless. bad, disgusting mutts. Terrible. Terribly disappointing. Just like your parents warned me about you. Hey. Hey there. You giving me your little head? You giving me your little noggin? Is this a Silent Hill remix? Imagine? I've definitely heard music from Epidemic Sound in different places, but I think Silent Hill does all of its own original music. Oh, baby. Does it sound like Silent Hill? Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, baby dog. Yeah, Silent Hill does do all their own music, but one part of this song does sound like Silent Hill music. I love it. I love it. Finding the inspiration, finding those matched up bits all over the place. Hey there, good girl. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find the song. Yeah, go for it. Let's hear it. Oh, yeah. She's looking right at you and she's waiting for you to gift subs. If you wanted your sign, it's right here in this dog's beautiful little face. Crybaby asks, do you still 420? No, I quit smoking weed. I quit cold turkey a few months ago. I'm really glad that I did. It feels like the right choice, absolutely. I went through my phase where I was like a proud weed smoker, really enjoyed it. It was like relaxing, it was social, it was amazing. I liked it, but I always knew that there would come a day where I would quit. I didn't know when it would happen, but I'm glad that it was now. Yeah. So, when was May? I found it. I found the song. Okay. Okay, I'll give that a listen on our break. Yeah, Rightus, I see. Oh, puzzle. Good. Oh, puzzle. Yes. What a good dog puzzle. That is a T3 subscription. That's a T3, motherfuckers. Abso-fucking-lutely. What a good boy puzzle. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not gifted subs, but it is a T3, which carries the weight of, like, many gifted subs. I'm proud of you. What a perfect tribute. So grateful for it. Oh, yeah. This guy comes into chat and he goes, will you be my girlfriend? Will you be my girlfriend? You look pretty. Dude. That is a level of cringe that I don't think I can accommodate. It's too much. It's much too much. I can't handle it. Yeah. Hello. What is the difference between a T1 or a T3? A T3 costs a lot more, and it shows that you are a much more dedicated simp. That is a legit nice try. Ooh, no. No. You definitely never in any case or in any scenario go, hi, will you be my girlfriend? Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. I don't like it. It creeps me out. I hate it. Yeah, it's the perfect timing for another break. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Oh, baby. Okay, BRB. I did it. I took an absolutely amazing photo and I posted it on Instagram for you. You're welcome. You are welcome. On the puppies, she kind of took my spot. Ooh, hello, Sam Dog. Hello, Sam Dog. Thank you for the jokes. Let's see what we've got today. A friend who was an X-ray technician married one of her patients. Everyone wondered what she saw in him. There's a treasure map. There was a treasure map leading all the way down to... Yo, probably some good shit. I bet, yeah, you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot from an X-ray. Who's been brushing their teeth and who hasn't? Yeah. Who's got good bones? You want to figure out who's got the good bones. Yeah, picking a partner's like picking a house. You wanna pick the one with the best bones. Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm back, says Ritus. Oh, good. Perfect timing. Hello, hello, hello. You know who says you can leave now? No! You know who we love? We love Sam Dog's jokes. Yeah. At least Sam Dog is bringing something to the stream, unlike the rest of you fuckers. Look at all of these bad dogs bringing nothing to the stream. No bits, no gifted subs, no donations. You sicken me. I appreciate Sam Dog's hilarious jokes. Yeah. He's given back to the stream in the best way he can. What about the rest of you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm still a little bit shocked by this guy who came in and just said, "Hi, will you be my girlfriend?" That was wild. Is that normal? I feel like I've gotten a lot of really crazy comments as a Twitch streamer. But cutting straight into like, "Hi, will you be my girlfriend?" is... It's bold, but I've seen it happen before. It gave me a very deep sense of revulsion. It made me feel very, very gross. I don't love it. I didn't love it. No. Not even a like, "Hi, how are you today? Hey, what's your name?" None of that. Like, absolutely none of that. Just, "Hi, will you be my girlfriend?" is... Oh, dear God. Are we there? Is that where we're at with a society? I also just, like, the best case scenario of him asking me that is that I say yes. And now all of a sudden I don't know this person's name. I don't know where they live in the world. I don't know what their interests are. I don't know how old they are. I have no idea what they look like. But I've agreed to be their girlfriend. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You don't want to date a girl like that. That's not even good for you either. That's not a dream come true for you. You don't want to date a girl who has such terrible fucking judgment. That's sight unseen. Completely with zero conversation. She's just like, "Yeah, sign me up. I'll totally be your girlfriend." That's bad news for you as well. That's not a good opportunity for you. Adam Food says the ick. Yeah, it's kind of icky. It's real icky. Bob Smash says, "At least he tried." No, I don't think I would call that trying. No, it takes zero effort to say, "Hi, will you be my girlfriend?" There's no emotional bid in there whatsoever. There's absolutely none at all. So I don't think that counts as trying. I really don't. Well, he doesn't want to waste your time, maybe. But it does feel like a waste of time to be like, "Hi, will you be my girlfriend?" That's a waste of time to have to answer that question. It feels like it. It really is. It's like going up to somebody and being like, "Hi, will you buy me a house?" It's like the answer is just so obviously no. Even spending that much time responding with those two letters, N-O, that's a fucking waste of time. Absolutely. Yeah, it seems like there was zero thought behind that question. Didn't love it. Didn't love it. Basically lethargic is asking the important questions. Asking the important questions. Baby, can I just oh, no, I can't. There's her little leg back here too. Oh my god. She's taking the whole seat. Basically lethargic is asking, do you prefer Willy Wonka or Charlie in the Chocolate Factory? I know this question isn't about how much we fucking hate Grandpa Joe, but I love that there is a fervent and dedicated online community for absolutely fucking hating Grandpa Joe. That Grandpa Joe is in that bed and he's like, oh, I need to be taken care of. Like, I can't get out of bed. I can't even move or anything. And then Charlie gets that golden ticket, and all of a sudden Grandpa Joe's like jumping out of bed and he's like absolutely fucking spry and dancing around, and he can walk through that whole entire fucking factory and go on all those rides and like steal the fucking fizzy soda pop and shit. People hate Grandpa Joe so much. I don't even know if the question is, do you prefer this movie or that movie? I think the question is, how much do you hate Grandpa Joe? How much do you hate Grandpa Joe? There's a hate community. There's a very dedicated hate community on Reddit about like how much they fucking hate Grandpa Joe. I'm dead serious. I think it's amazing. I think it's awesome. Anytime that Willy Wonka or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory get brought up in any casual conversation on Reddit, you will invariably almost immediately find somebody referencing the Fuck Grandpa Joe subreddit, because they hate it so fucking. They hate him so much. They're so angry at Grandpa Joe, and I struggle to find any reason why they shouldn't. Mirlo says, hi, mistress. Oh, no. Absolutely not. No, 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 no. You can't speak to me that way without at least gifting 5 subs. That's wild to me. I'm not your mistress. You don't get to put a fucking title on me. You gotta give something to get a fucking use of title. Come on now. Benefit scrounger. Yeah. That's what Grandpa Joe is, absolutely. Grandpa Joe's like, oh no, I couldn't possibly. I couldn't possibly help out with the family whatsoever. Unless it means I get to go on a fucking fantastic tour of a magical chocolate factory. In which case then, I'm up and I'm ready and I'm going. Doesn't even need a cane. Doesn't even need any, he just walks. He just goes the entire way on his own power, all of a sudden. Oh, can I have my spot back? Can I have my spot back, little dog? Your choker makes me want to find a similar one, but replace it with, like, the One Ring. Like, from Lord of the Rings? Okay. I guess I kind of get what you're saying. Oh, okay, bye, baby. Think she might be going to get one of her toys. Hey, Grandpa Joe is, like, 94 years old or something. Shame on you, V. Well, then he's too old to go on the fucking chocolate factory tour. Absolutely. Fuck Grandpa Joe. How dare he? How dare he? I also don't really think I care too much about Grandpa Joe. I don't really. It's not. I agree. I'm like, he's an old man. He probably worked super duper hard at some points in his life. Like, maybe he's just tired. I think we're all a little tired. I think we'd all love to, like, hang out in bed with our, like, wife and our in-laws? Yeah. Chuck Jarvis, hello, it's been a minute. I love your gorgeous outfit. The fishnets are so fucking sexy. New Haru says, great choice on the boots and the fishnets. That's right, baby. I fucking know it. Now, if only you could actually compliment me in the appropriate way by gifting subs. I'll take these worthless words, absolutely, and I will revel in them. But don't ever fucking forget how you must serve me. Yeah, I showed up as an absolutely irresistible mistress, and you dare try? You dare try to hide behind your usernames? Time to gift. Go right ahead. I give you full permission. It reminds me of a character, says Ritus, from Red Dead Redemption. He keeps saying he has lumbago? But he gets a swift kick in the ass and then he does what he's told. That's an illness I haven't heard of in a fucking minute. Was that one of those old-timey ones? Those old-timey sicknesses? That people don't get anymore? Oh, lumbago. Ah, I see. Lumbago. Yes. I definitely get it. Yeah, it would definitely be a, like, lower back thing. Where your lumbar is. You are my nylon queen goddess, my favorite Canadian streamer. Shut up, baby. I know it. I know it, baby. Fuck yeah. The character's name in Red Dead Redemption was Uncle. And Ritus is like, yep, that was his name, Uncle. And I hated that guy. Ugh. Fuck you, Uncle. How dare you not? What was he supposed to do? What did you need him to do? Was he going to catch a horse? Having never played Red Dead Redemption, I'm like, you have to catch horses, right? You gotta, like, go look for a horse. You gotta find a horse. Something about horses. All horses all the time. I found him kind of charming in a useless way. Oh, Ritus, you have such a sweet, pure heart. He really did not do much in Red Dead Redemption 2, the prequel. From what I recall, he was more helpful in the first game. I'll have to take your word for it, having never played. He was more of a, like, comic relief character. Yes, getting kicked in the ass often denotes that he is more of a comic relief character. You would like Red Dead's story. I made my girlfriend watch while I was playing and she liked it, or she, like, did a good job of lying about it, okay? Probably a little bit of both. She probably did enjoy it, but then was able to, like, lie and make you think she enjoyed it a lot more than she did. Ain't that always just the way? It kind of seems like it is. Comet Ball says, V, you are looking like a baddie. Oh, no. No, not I. The bad people are in chat, not gifting me subs. That's where the bad people are. I'm a fucking angel for showing up looking this good for you. Yeah. You're the ones who are the failures. Sad, simple failures. Very disappointed at the lack of gifting subs. Very disappointed at the lack of gifting subs. Yeah. What else is to be expected of a Twitch audience, though? Real disappointing stuff. There will be a day where Clutter will enter the wild west of Red Dead Redemption. Oh, Clutter. Oh, I love Clutter. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She deserves her time in the spotlight. Sweet, delicious Clutter. Named after what rich people have a lot of in their house. It is pretty cool when games make, like, cinematic stories that someone can watch from the sidelines. That's what I enjoyed so much about watching my brother play Final Fantasy growing up. Final Fantasy was, like, such an epic, sweeping story. The environments were so crazy and expansive. I really, really enjoyed. And, like, the fight scenes, like, the turn-based fighting. The animations are really cool. Like, some of those animations absolutely fucking slap. I can't believe, says Comet Balls, that chat is not appreciating the fit. I am going to cry. I mean, yeah. That's absolutely allowed. Slapping animations. Nuhara, thank you for the gift. Sorry. Thank you for the subscription. It's been 5 months in a row. Very good 5 months in a row. Now, if only you would gift 5 subs in honor of the 5 months that you've been subscribed. That would show true dedication. That would show absolute excellent similitude. The 2 newest God of War games are fantastic at that. I've seen clips, Rightus, and it is insanely beautiful. They really, you can tell that the people who make the God of War games really enjoy what they're doing, because they're not cutting corners, they're not skimping out, they're not phoning it in at all. All of it looks incredibly high quality and like very, very, it's basically like a movie. Yes, absolutely. Botnet sucks. Subscribed for 2 months in a row. Oh, it's better than nothing. Thank you so much for the subscription. I'm proud of you guys giving in the teeny tiny insignificant ways that you can. I suppose I'm grateful. I love when a video game gives me a real delicious feast for the eyes, yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know, Comet Balls. I guess they're all just too busy fucking twiddling their twats. I guess none of them are down on their knees. Ready to be taken for all their fucking worth. Maybe they're all just sitting in their chairs enjoying the stream. Like the sad, bad dogs that they are. Even the older God of War games were fire. Yeah, I don't think they've ever hit a low point. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say anything bad about the God of War games. And that's wonderful, because there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people online who love complaining about video games. Like, you'd think that they were getting paid to complain about video games with how much they do it. But no, they'll just do it for free. Oh, here we go. Okay. From Nerf, please. Says, I'm a God of War complainer. Oh, you have critiques. You have qualms. Okay, interesting. What is there to complain about? Is it that there's not more of them to play? Are you upset that... His name's Kratos, right? That sounds right. Are you upset that he's not bigger and beefier? I want him even larger! I want him even more in charge! Nope, I just have problems with the newer ones. There's too much fluff between the action. I don't want to paddle a boat every 10 minutes between real gameplay. Whoa! Hold on, wait, I know that you're complaining about it, and I'm not going to detract from that. That's a reasonable thing to complain about. But for me, I'm like, wait a minute, what? You get to paddle a boat? Oh, whoa, sign me up for that. Sign me up for paddling the boat. Give me. You're winning me over further to this. I'm like, fighting enemies. Okay, there's a lot of games where you fight enemies. But ooh, paddling a boat simulator? Sign me up, I'm ready for it. Yeah, and a severed head tells you stories. The RPG elements are so unnecessary. But I'm just a curmudgeon though. You know what? That's a wonderful perspective for you to have. They are like, I don't like these parts, but I can also recognize that I don't like them because of something inside of me. not necessarily, you're not saying that these are like bad elements. You're just like, it's just not for me. And I think that's totally fine. Good for you. Good for you having a critical taste. Yeah. That man needs a paddling. Don't all men? For starters, the fact that Ragnarok had a sweet baby ink influence tied to it, to be honest. And the fact that there isn't more weapons in the Norse games versus the Greek ones. Man needs to have emotional conversations with his son. It's a shame they didn't give him... Oh, Nerf, please. Sam Dog got a gifted sub. Yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, my God. Good boy, Nerf, please. Yeah, I appreciate your curmudgeoniness. I'll allow it. Yeah, from the moment I have to walk around an open world, my eyes just glaze over. Oh, so what you're telling me is that you want me to lock you in a cage. Baby, I will lock you in a cage. Get down on all fours. Get down on all fours immediately. I will lock you in a cage happily. I'm wearing my lock you in a cage outfit. Yeah. Now bark for me, bitch. Magi, you do not get to bark for me. You haven't gifted any subs, you fuck. How dare you? How fucking dare you? That is not for you to do. Nah. Nuharu says we would all love to be locked in a cage. Prove it, motherfucker. Gift me the subs. Let's find out if you really want it or not. Infamous Gamer says, wait a minute. Gifting subs gets you wish. You wish I would say those words to you. I want you to beg. I want you to give. I want you to plead. I want you to degrade yourself in front of me in the most despicable way imaginable. And then maybe you might earn the exquisite pleasure of hearing those words. But you are deeply unworthy at this moment. Deeply unworthy right now. Disgustingly unworthy. Degradingly unworthy. Despicably unworthy. Cat Balkong says, okay. I had this on in the background, but whew, you are getting my attention. Shut the fuck up. You can't even afford to pay attention. Disgusting. And here I am in my best slutty Cenobite outfit. This is how I came on to stream earlier. I said, hello, my sweet simping Cenobites. And one of you guys really loved that shit, and that tickles my fancy very much. If you haven't seen Hellraiser, you absolutely must. Hellraiser is a fucking treat. It is not just a horrifying movie of... There's so many different elements of the horror. Like, there's obviously the Cenobites, who are from, like, a different dimension, where they get a lot of... They're kind of like angels, I guess, because they're, like, higher-powered beings, and they transform themselves through pain and through punishment. Hellraiser mentioned fan mode activated. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. But it isn't just about the horror of, like, interdimensional beings coming to flay you alive. It's also the horror of infidelity. Like, there's a very intense plot about, it's like the central moving factor of the story, about this woman who is so unfaithful to her husband. And it's also about the inescapable nightmarish horror of moving to the United Kingdom and living in England. Can you think of anything more horrifying? Absolutely not. It works on so many levels. Hellraiser got me into BDSM. It was an eye-opener for a lot of people. It was one of those things where it awoke inside so many of us secret pleasures and desires that we didn't even know that we had. Moves to England, fiddles with a box, gets stabbed. It's a perfect movie. It's a perfect fucking movie. And they They really knew what they were doing. Also, Viking, I'm so glad that you love Hellraiser too. They knew what they were doing with the special effects. They knew what they were doing with the special effects. They're a lot of practical effects. They did not rely almost at all on computers, because it was also made before like computer effects were really popular or even developed. So when you rewatch it, everything has the right physics. Everything has like the right weight for it. It is amazing. Yeah. Yeah. It's so weird because I don't know if Hellraiser is supposed to be arousing or scary, and it's the same thing. Physiologically, the difference between being really, really excited for something and being really, really afraid of something is basically the exact same in your body. The only difference is in your mind and your perspective on what's about to happen. Oh, it's so good. The most horrifying aspect was the cringe factor for me. I still love the movie, but I was never able to take it seriously. The ending? This isn't a spoiler. This is not a spoiler at all, because spoiler would imply that there was something in the movie that was leading up to this point. But Hellraiser ends with a dragon. Just like a full-on dragon taking flight. And at no point throughout any part of the story are dragons a part of it, even a little bit. It is very exciting and very confusing and very hilarious that you're watching this movie with like the Cenobites, with the infidelity, with the like murder plot. There's like murder. There's so much murder. And then the movie ends with a dragon. It's just one long-winded D's nuts joke. Just dragging D's nuts. And it's amazing. And it's amazing. You watch this whole movie and you're like, oh my God, all of these things happening, the dimensions opening up, the murders happening here, the twists and the turns, and then it's just a dragon. And you're like, why is there a dragon? Where did the dragon come from? When was the dragon foreshadowed? What does the dragon mean? It's just about dragging these nuts. It's amazing. I love it so much. And I think I've watched the sequels. I'm pretty sure I've watched the Hellraiser sequels, but none of them left such an impression, and none of them made such an impact as the first one. Just something about, like, they obviously didn't really know what they were doing. It was more the fact that they were like, we have this amazing... I think the second one was pretty cool. I need to rewatch it then, because I don't remember it at all. Like, the first one is burned into my memory, absolutely. And is, like, very deeply ingrained in every part of me. I love the first one so much. But I can't even remember what the second one is about. But that's exciting. That means I get to rewatch it and then enjoy it like it's the first time again. Well, if it isn't a 69-month slutty outfit. If that isn't a month 69 outfit, I don't know what is. Welcome back for 69 months, Rich Forever. Yeah, American Horror Story... Oh, wait, this is different. Hold on. American Horror Stories is an anthology series. Yeah, which is often mistaken for American Horror Story, singular, which is, like, different. Different, but also horrifying. Yeah. I haven't watched American Horror Stories, but I did watch the first couple seasons of American Horror Story. They needed to give it a different name. There had to be other names that they could have picked from. There just absolutely had to be. Smokin' Hot Moto asks, have those combat boots seen some action? I mean, I've been telling you that I'd love to crush you underneath my heel and turn you into a fine powder and snort you. But very few of you have taken me up on that offer, which is devastating. Just devastating. From what I remember, they go to the Hellraiser dimension, and it's a huge labyrinth with lots of new monsters. That sounds pretty familiar. That sounds pretty familiar. I wonder why it didn't make as much of an impression as the first. You know what? I think it's because the first one mostly takes place in the house. And so it's a lot easier to, like, anchor into the memories, because I'm like, that house kind of reminds me of the house that I grew up in. So that connection. But I definitely did not grow up in the Hellraiser labyrinth. No, didn't get there until I was in my late 20s. Oh no, there's no volunteering. You have to pay for the exquisite pleasure of being crushed under my boot and snorted in a fine powder sight. Yeah. You gotta gift subs for that. And none of you have been gifting subs at the rate that you should be. Absolutely none of you. It's been all very itty bitty, teeny tiny little bits. I have been waiting so patiently for one of you to actually step up and goon appropriately for this outfit, and I guess I'll just have to keep waiting. I guess we'll just have to keep waiting. Which one of you is going to goon like the real goon you are? A lot of you are denying your nature, and it's deeply disappointing to see. You shouldn't be denying your nature. You should just lean into it and just give in to temptation. Oh, speaking of, not Temptation Island. That's a completely different series. But Love Island, somebody earlier in the month, or like last week rather, was like, have you watched Love Island? Are you watching Love Island? And I don't. It's definitely not for me. I don't really love reality TV shows. The only types of reality TV shows I like is when they like pit artisans against each other. There was this really, really great glass blowing reality TV show. It was like a competition of glass blowers. And I really loved the glass blowing one. That one was really, really cool. Mostly because I don't know anything about glass blowing. I think very few of us know a lot about glass blowing. Yeah, Blown Away. They also filmed it in Hamilton, which is not that far from Toronto. So it's like a Canadian production. It was great. Blown Away was amazing. Really, really loved it. I love watching artists compete against each other. It was really cool. Yeah, that one was pretty cool, says Nerf. I got my roommates at the time to watch it all with me. It's amazing, yeah. Blown Away is also a movie on my watch list. So many of the same title, just like with American Horror Story and American Horror Stories. All these titles are just repeating. We gotta get more creative with these titles. There's another one on Netflix that has been tempting me. I don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to watch it, but it's about making miniatures. Oh my god, I love miniatures. People just like creating little like doll houses, little dioramas, little mini recreations of big things, little things. Oh, I love it. I love it. I thought it was so great when I got to do it myself. We had a project in university, and it was for our like production design class in theater school. And the project was to create like a little set design. And it was so fun. It was like one of the best projects that I think I ever did in school. I realized that I was like, I have a very deep love of miniatures from doing this project. I think it would be so fun to create like a whole miniature dollhouse. And it also reminds me of one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movies. Or Studio Ghibli, however you'd like to pronounce it. I think both ways are totally fine. The Secret World of Arrietty. It's based on the book The Borrowers. But it's like done in a very Japanese way, and it's so beautiful. It's such a sweet story. And in the story, this person made a very gorgeous, elaborate, teeny tiny house for the borrowers to live in. But they're like, no, we can't take this house. We can't live in it. We're borrowers. All we do is borrow from the big people. We definitely can't. We definitely can't just like take it. But they should. They should live in the beautiful little dollhouse that's made for them. It's so cute. I want to shrink down and live in the dollhouse too. You should see the movie Sinners. I already have. It was a great movie. 10 out of 10. Would recommend everybody go see it. I loved it. I would definitely go see it again. Rita says, I remember seeing this video of a glassblower giving an interview of how he loves that he can put out art, even if it shortens his life, because glass blowing is hard on the lungs, and then it just shows that he just glass blows dildos and bongs. Oh, yeah. Oh, good. You know what? Yeah. Each of us gets a very limited amount of time on this earth, and making glass dildos and blowing bongs, that's a good use of our time. That's a great use of our time. Was that a real clip, or do you think that was part of a skit? Either way, that's fucking hilarious, and I fully endorse this man and his desire to bring joy into the world, glowing glass dildos and bongs. I don't know if it was real or if it was just a skit. There's no way that glass blowing shortens your lifespan in this day and age. I don't believe it. I definitely believe in the past there was a lot of like mercury and stuff that would go into the glass, absolutely. But there's no way that's still a danger to people. I hope not. I hope we've like improved the quality of the products so that it's not shortening people's lifespans, because that would fucking suck. Hello, it's Diz. I love when you wear the Dommy Mommy outfits. I don't give a fuck what you love. I just want you to give. I want you to give me everything you fucking got. Make sure you're using the right bong and the right dildo for the right job. Don't get those two mixed up. That's a trip to the emergency room that you will not be happy about. He basically creates pleasure by the use of his lungs, don't we all? Oh, that's right, you know who. Thank God for you, you know who. Bless, yes. Fuck yes. Finally, one of you. It's Diz gifted 1 sub. Boo, it's Diz. Boo, it's Diz. Never 1 gifted sub. That is a huge disrespect to the Roman numeral 5, which is the letter V, which is my username, Invader V. What a terrible disrespect you've given it, Diz. For shame upon you. You know who did it well. You know who's listening. He's respecting the V. That's better, it's Diz. Okay. Thank you. What a good boy. Oh, you listened so well, it's Diz. I'm proud of you. It's okay that you didn't get it right away. Absolutely. Because you figured it out in the end. Oh. Nerf. What a good fucking dog. What a good fucking dog. Yeah, absolutely. I'd let you slobber all over my crotch any day. It's Diz, you're not there yet. You are not there yet. No. Respect my authority. That kind of works. Welcome back, Clint. The under thigh is queen. They're great. Yeah, I love my thighs all the way around. And they're like mostly unbruised. Look at this bruise is almost completely gone. Brandon, where the fuck have you been? Brandon, I'm very disappointed. You have missed hours of this outfit. You have missed hours of this outfit, Brandon. How can you possibly make it up to me? I'm speechless. I'm disturbed. And I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, Brandon. Hours and hours of this amazing outfit. Look at this harness. Brandon, that's a good start. Oh, Lemmy Winks got one. Is Lemmy Winks in chat? He's gonna be like, oh shit, she said my name. Oh fuck, I've been found out. Oh yeah. Brandon, that's a good start. That's a good start, but you're so late. You're so late. So late. Oh yeah, I'm glad that I'm healing. Yeah, this bruise was crazy. This bruise was so intense. Oh, there you go. Well, I guess, yeah, if you're at the top of the leaderboard, it's hard to be angry at you when you're literally number one. Yeah. All right, I'm not... Oh, wait, was everyone just waiting for me? You know who? Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. Ooh, what? Oh, shit. Nerf said, excuse me, Brandon? Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down, Brandon. It's time for Nerf to shine. Nerf's like, no, this woman let me complain and whine about God of War. I'm not letting her go. She accepted me for the curmudgeon-y motherfucker that I am. Yeah, Nerf said, it's me, though. It's me who's gonna be on top. Because I made you feel on top by accepting your harsh criticisms of God of War. I mean, to be fair, you gave them in a very measured way. There was nothing wrong with it, what you felt about it. Oh, Brandon. What are you gonna do, Brandon? Brandon, what are you gonna do about that? Why are you not active on Twitter anymore? I don't think I was ever active on Twitter. I don't think there's any more in there, really. Like, I don't think I was ever, like, a tweeter. Never really twatted. I'm more of a twiddler, as you can see from what I'm doing to my Twitch chatters right now. Yeah, oh yeah. We're gonna feel the earthquake soon. Oh, you mean? Oh, you mean this? Yeah, you feel the earth move under your feet? That's me, stomping towards you. Oh, Brandon. Nerf, I'm so sorry. Nerf, Brandon told you, get back, son. Get the fuck back. That actually shook my monitor, and that was genuinely unexpected. I love scaring you. I love giving you what you never knew you needed. Oh, jeez. She's Black Canary without the blonde wig. Does Black Canary wear... No. Black Canary wears... Oh, no, wait. You know what? I always get Black Canary and the Magician mixed up. Brandon says you know who. Don't let the God of War hater win. This is an equal hater opportunity stream. Yeah. Zatanna wears like a little jacket, right? Or does Black Canary wear a little... Oh, Nerf. That's right. In a sub war, there is only one winner, and there are many fucking losers. And I love you, my sweet fucking losers. Look at you guys go. Oh, goddamn, goddamn. Zatanna wears a little jacket and a little top hat. And Black Canary also wears a little jacket. Oh, then that makes fucking sense. You know who? You're in this. You know who? You are in this whether you want to be or not. Oh, yeah. And they're both cute as shit. Yeah. Zatanna does have dark hair like I do, though, and Black Canary's a blonde. Not that I don't look great as a blonde. I just don't want to have to bleach my eyebrows. If I don't bleach my eyebrows and I wear a blonde wig, I'm doing the, like, Sabrina Carpenter thing, which I think mostly only works for Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, yeah. Goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. Oh, they both do wear little jackets. Yeah. You know who? It's time for you to get involved. It's time for you to put these little boys back in their diapers and step up and be a man. Oh, yeah. It's time for our final break of the stream, which is perfect because I definitely seem to have broken chat. Yeah, with that stomp, I broke each and every one of you. Gave you a good shake down to the core of your being. Black Canary used to wear a blonde wig, but she actually had your hair color. That's a good disguise. That's a great fucking disguise. Brandon needs a little breather. Oh, sweet baby. We overwhelmed him so quickly. All right. I'll give you a break and I'll be right back. came back. Hello. Oh yeah, we have the words. You guys are trying to talk about a video game? And we have the word Sigma blocked. And all of it. Because there was too many, you guys. It was overwhelming. It was overwhelming having the, like, kids coming in. And, like, talking about, like, alphas and sigmas and betas and stuff. And so, I was like, for my own sanity, we have to sort of put these words away. I'm sorry. Take it up with the kids. Honestly, your qualm is with the children. Go fight and argue with the children. I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to survive in the wild west that is the internet. I know. But then also, you guys know what the solution is. You just take it to DMs. In your DMs, you can say whatever you want to say. In your DMs, you can do it exactly the way you want to do it. You can have it exactly the way you want to have it. Take it to your DMs, and then there's no auto mod in the DMs. Yeah. In times like these, I like to remember the words of what I assume is our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Fuck them kids. Jesus must have said that at some point. At some point. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Jesus said, fuck them kids. No, I don't know if any of you have actually read the Bible. I went to 12 years of Catholic school, so I definitely have read the entire Bible front to back. And my favorite passage in the Bible is in the Old Testament. I don't remember which book it is exactly, but it's definitely the Old Testament. And there's a part in the book where some children call a bald man baldy, basically. Tattoo. Tato? Welcome back. Thank you for the subscription. Wait, hold on. Not welcome back. I'm sorry. I misread. It's your first time subscribing. This is your first time here. I have to sing you the song. Welcome to the blanket fort. I'm very glad you're here. I'll send the air reverberating with a mighty cheer. I'll sing you and I'll sing you out. To you I raise a mighty shout. Yo, yo, my sub is here, so welcome to my stream. Yeah. Landry? Landrel? It said, oh my god, that's my favorite passage too. It's literally, I told my pastor that's my favorite passage. So these children call a bald man baldy. I don't remember what the exact word is, but it's like a word that means like you have no hair on your head. And it was a derogatory insult, absolutely. And so that man sets a she-bear onto the children. Like he conjures a bear from the forest and gets the bear to attack the children. Oh yeah, it was the prophet Elisha. Those children called a bald man baldy, and he set a she-bear upon them. He calls upon the... Yep. It was 2 Kings 2:23-24. There's a lot of really good, crazy shit in the Bible. It's like... Whether you want to take it, and I remember being very, very young and reading through the Bible, and our teachers were amazing. I got so lucky that I had a lot of really, really wonderful teachers. Because our teachers, as they were teaching us the Bible, were very clear to be like, these stories are not meant to be taken literally. This is not a news report talking about like the facts that happened in these days at these times. A lot of these stories were written decades, sometimes even hundreds of years after the supposed events that were recorded. And so like we've all been to house parties where like 2 weeks later you're hearing stories and you're like, I was at that party and none of that happened. So like let decades go by and try to retell those same stories. Our teachers were very, very good at being like, there's like a meaning to this story, just like there's a meaning to the movie The Matrix. But just like The Matrix isn't a real, I mean, at least I hope it's fucking not. The Matrix is a trans allegory as well. Protect the dolls, trans rights are human rights. You don't have to take The Matrix literally to still get a lot of good meaning out of it. So go ahead and read the Bible. It's great. This is a great book with lots of great stories. You should look up the Hawaiian pidgin translation of the Bible. It's so good. There are pigeons in Hawaii? Yes, it is. The Bible was wild. I would have loved to have seen Sodom and Gomorrah in person. They were gonna rape angels. They were going to rape angels. That was astounding. For like, how old was I? Think it was like in grade 6, maybe. And the teachers were like, yeah, the whole city was going to rape the angels. And like, this shit's in the Bible? Yeah. Your wife is now a pillar of salt. My favorite verse is from Cyberpunk, is Psalm 11:16, and it goes like, on the wicked he will rain fiery coals and burning sulfur. A scorching wind will be their lot. Oh, that fucking slaps. Yeah. There's meaning to these stories, even if they're not based in truthful events, yeah. How does one find a Bible? You go to a hotel room, and you open the nightstand. That's usually where they spawn. Leviticus 20:13. If a man lies with another man, he should be stoned. A friend of mine who was gay and a stoner took that literally. We should all be stoned when we lay with men. Yeah. Everybody gets stoned and lay with some men. Pigeons speak Hawaiian? I always used to laugh, says Cactus, at the Last Supper picture. The last 3 guys on the right-hand side, the one in blue, looks like he's saying, I'm not paying for cheese sticks I didn't eat. Split the bill. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Comet Balls. The angels were so beautiful, the city demanded them. Yo, one sympathizes. You know the story of Moses, that they actually found chariots at the bottom of the Nile, and scientists, but they didn't cross the Nile, they crossed the Red Sea. So they might have found chariots at the bottom of the Red Sea. Scientists believes it traces back farther than the 1st century. I mean, finding things at the bottom of a sea or an ocean, like, boats sank. And, like, boats sank all the time. And boats would transport goods and objects, and then the boats would sink. And so I don't really believe that Moses parted the Red Sea, although The Prince of Egypt is one of my favorite fucking movies of all time. Love it. Love, love, love fucking Prince of Egypt. With the whip, with the sting of the whip on my shoulder, with the salt of my sweat on my brow, Elohim, God on high, will you hear your people cry? Amazing. Oh, I gave myself chills. I love it. The Roman stories are more entertaining than the Bible. How do you mean? Also, the Bible is what, like the best-selling book of all time in human history? I think that's a hard sell to say that, like, the Roman stories are better. We need singing streams. Oh, I love a good song. I do love a good song. A single thread in a tapestry, though its color brightly shines, can never see its purpose in the pattern of the grand design. And the stone that sits on the very top of the mountain's mighty face doesn't think it's more important than the stones that form the base. Oh, I love it. Crying, sobbing, loving it. Yeah, you guys can't afford a full singing stream. You guys can barely afford this stream where I just fucking sat here and scrummed at you. My screaming ways. It's also to find out the story of Enoch and the story of kings that were giants that actually exists. You know what? Giants couldn't have existed. We did have some, like, megafauna in the past, but that's because the oxygen composition of our planet was very different in the past. But you can't really have, like, gigantic humans or humanoid giants. Number one, they'll overheat. Like, heat packs in. It's why when you're, like, real thin, you get cold more easily. And when you're overweight, you overheat more easily. And if you make like a big person, they're gonna overheat like crazy. They don't have enough surface area to cool themselves like they need to. And also, they would like kind of like die from oxygen deprivation. There's just not enough oxygen to keep all their shit going. Yeah, we barely got a stomp today. The giant stories are such a what the fuck moment in the Bible. They're very much stories, yeah. But then they would find like elephant bones and stuff and be like, oh my god, these must be people bones. God of War taught me that giants didn't have to be giant. Ooh. And even our man, Andre the Giant, he had heart issues, yeah. Yeah. Do you remember when he let off that wicked, crazy, long fart? You're filming The Princess Bride, and everyone was like, are you okay? And his answer was, well, I am now. Iconic. Iconic response. Yeah. Now that I've released all of that. Enoch's book was so epic to me. All the stuff that went on in there, the angels mating with human women and teaching them how to, make makeup, etc. Yeah. Oh. This is a weird comment. I don't know how I feel about this guy's comment about otherwise the best humans on Earth would be the Asians. That's a weird thing to say. You're not being like... I mean, like, it's like kind of like a nice thing to say, but also super duper weird. Yeah, Ritus. Yeah. I love how Ritus is just like, no, none of that. Don't want any of that. No, thank you. And they actually found a tomb of one of the giant kings, though, and there's a tomb for it. And if you want the most complete Bible, I'd recommend the Ethiopian Bible, to be honest. I really don't. 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 Also, yes, humans have made art and, like, tributes to lots of crazy stuff all over the place, yeah. It doesn't mean any of it was real. It's a little bit like reading Harry Potter and being like, see, wizards are real. And it's like, well, that's not proof that any of this was real. Finding a tomb to a giant king doesn't necessarily mean that there was a giant king. It just means that, like, people made a tomb to a giant king. Nerf says, the best human on Earth would be V, obviously. Oh, I am not a human. I'm a star child. Yeah, that's why you're so enthralled with me. Google star children. These are not, it's so funny. I don't think I'm actually a star child. But when I heard about star children, I was like, yo, that's totally me. Oh my god, I'm such a star child. That's totally me. Yeah, the Bible allowing slavery is a feature, not a bug. Ugh. Do you prefer the Bible or the Silmarillion? Oh, okay. I've never read the Silmarillion. I read The Lord of the Rings and I read The Hobbit, but I've never actually read the Silmarillion. That's for future V to do, and I'm looking forward to that day that I become her. Sovereign citizen star child. So apparently sovereign citizens are just straight up terrorists? Like, people who call themselves sovereign citizens are basically, like, straight up to your face telling you that they can just operate outside the law, which is a little bit terrifying for everyone else around them who has, like, no social protections whatsoever for what they're about to do. The Silmarillion, the OG Bible. The Silmarillion has some wild stuff. If anything, I'm a Skull Kid. Like from Zelda? Like from Zelda? Oh, yay. Oh, fun. Good to know. This is very important information. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, that's good to clear up. I'm glad that we got to the crux of that. Okay, my friends. It's 4 p.m. That's it for me. I've done all the streaming that I can do. Now it's time for me I'm gonna make some tea. My sinuses don't feel so clogged up. My ears aren't hurting anymore. But I do feel like my, underneath here is still a little tender. So I'm gonna drink some more tea with honey. Might take a little nap. I'm gonna take my dog for a walk. Oh, and I'm gonna keep working on my monologue. I'm working on a monologue. It's from the Righteous Gemstones. It's great. It starts with the line, I haven't actually gobbled 1,000 cocks like you think I have. Amazing. Amazing. It's a great monologue. I'm going to do a little bit more work on that monologue. And I'll be back tomorrow for more fun and games. That's right, baby. I'm here to play with you in all the most degrading ways. And I know you love it. Oh yeah, you love it. Who are we raiding today? Oh, Ashley. Yo, go hang out with Ashley. Enjoy the amazing Ashley Roboto. She's got a sexy neck string on today, too. That's what I like to see. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.